Hi guys, welcome to McKola TV. We are live. Manchester United have beaten LA Galaxy 5-2 in their opening pre-season game of the American tour, of the whole summer tour to be fair. United have won 5-2. Goals from Marcus Rashford, who got a brace in the first half, Marwan Fellaini, and then in the second half, Henrik Mkhitaryan and Anthony Martial. Rajiv jumping right in with a 2-footer saying, Adam, you look fucked, mate. Well, I have been up all night. It is now 5:33 and I'm still going. Nick, how you doing? Welcome to McKola TV and welcome to the review, the Aftermath Live, kind of. It's not called the Aftermath Live today, but that's what it basically is. We're going straight in with an Aftermath Live. United have won 5-2. The goals, as I said, Rashford, Fellaini, Mickey and Martial. Giovanni Dos Santos got two back for LA Galaxy, who embarrassingly let off confetti and music when they went 5-1 and 5-2 with their consolation goals. Really embarrassing that was. But yeah, all in all, a good night for United in America, in LA, in the Staples Center, in the presence of greatness. David Beckham was there, yeah, looking swaggy as always. And I enjoyed it. Marcus Rashford was my man of the match, and it was Sergio's man of the match as well. Abuti says, who impressed most? And I would have to say it was Marcus Rashford, particularly in the first half. He got those two goals, could have had a hat-trick, missed with his opportunity to score that third goal, unfortunately. And it was just a shame he didn't get it, but he looked sharp, he looked ready to go. The training he was doing in the summer is obviously paying off. And then you look at Michael Carrick, as Reece Meth says, he played very well. Some of his passes from the back were very neat and tidy, and he looked good. Jesse Lingard was busy in the first half. He looked good as well. Got the assist for Marcus Rashford's first goal, and he pulled one back for Marwan Fellaini as well. It was a great pass by Ander Herrera, who cushioned the ball in behind the defence to the byline. Great weight on the pass. Jesse Lingard made it there, cut it back, and it was Marwan Fellaini who thumped it in to make it 3-0. So I think Jesse got 2 assists. He looked very busy on the day as well. Juan Mata looked tidy. He looked mint in the middle in the number 10 position in the first half. And it was Marcus Rashford who really stole the show though. Nick says Lindelof looked really good in the second half. Pereira has a lot of potential, says Rajiv. Lukaku was sleepy, says Arnold Das. Juan was on fire. Such a shame the ball didn't go in the net. He did have that chipped effort where the goalkeeper made a decent save from. Noah's in the hospital in Germany. I hope you're well, mate. Good morning. Hope you're feeling good. Well, obviously you might not be if you're in hospital, but whatever it is, I hope you get better. United Troy says thoughts on the 3-5-2. It's hard to judge a 3-5-2 when we're playing opposition like LA Galaxy. Now, with all due respect, if you're an LA Galaxy fan, look, they didn't look great today at all. They really didn't look great today at all. And yeah, you have to judge it against better opposition, but it would have been useful for players to understand their roles, to be able to communicate with their players, to know when certain players are going to make runs. But like I said, it isn't great. DP Banguera says that pass from Pogba was mint. There was a great pass from Paul Pogba when he set free Timothy Fosu-Mensah for the Anthony Martial goal, if I remember correctly. Fosu-Mensah got freed. Just before that he got freed and he hit a shot and he fizzed it over. And then he got freed from Paul Pogba. He did the right thing this time, took his time, looked up, cut it back. And Anthony Martial smashed it in. 5-0 then. Comfortable for United. And I thought, can we go on and beat last season's score? Not last season's score, 2014 score when we won 7-0. But unfortunately, there were 7 goals. But unfortunately, Giovanni Dos Santos got 2 more for Los Angeles Galaxy. AB Editor says, go to fucking bed. It's okay, it's 5:38. Mate, I'm awake now. I can't sleep, I'm awake. I am tired though. Ryan says he hasn't slept at all. I haven't either. Shivang says, what about Fosu-Mensah's performance? it was a mixed bag from Fosu Mensah. I thought the pass for Anthony Martial was good. I thought he was wasteful with a few other opportunities. But I mean, it's pre-season. You can't really judge anybody at this moment in time. At pre-season, you've got to give the chance for the players to get their fitness back. Not everybody's going to be sharp and ready to go. Romelu Lukaku as well. There was times when he didn't look sharp, but then there was times when he was linking up well with everybody else. Anchor makes a great point. He says Andreas Pereira was class. And I thought Andreas Pereira was class. He played deep in the midfield. He's occupied that position before for United under Jose Mourinho when we played Wigan. When we played Wigan in the pre-season, we won 2-0. And that's where he played today. He kind of took over from Michael Carrick. He wore the number 15 shirt and he looked tidy there. He looked really good there. He's always giving himself open as an option to his teammates, and he's a very good reader of the game. He's small, he's not very big, but he makes up for it with his head, and his footballing ability is fantastic. It's so silky on the ball. It's so silky on the ball. On to the next game, says Ari Long. Yeah, it is just simply that now. On to the next game. Manchester United move on. We move on to the next match. We've got Real Salt Lake City next. I'll be covering that one as well. But we move on to the next game now. There's no differing about. You don't get excited over pre-season friendlies, and you just keep it stepping. Let's move on to the next match. Who's next? Real Salt Lake City. We need to get fitness. It's that simple. It's that simple. Reese Meth says, could Lukaku and Rashford work up top? And I think that is an option there as well. If we play 3-5-2 in the future, then the same way Mata and Lukaku play today, I think you could play Rashford and Lukaku like that as well. It'll be a little bit different, but I think it could work. We've got over 200 people in here at the moment as well. So thank you all for joining me. Just bear with me while I look over here. Just get into the laptop. We got 54 likes, 203 people in. Let's get them likes up as well. So hit that like button. Player of the Year season for Henrik Mkhitaryan, says Shukley. It's funny because the other month, or the other week, in fact, there was an image of him that was going around. I don't know if it's true, Photoshop, I can't remember, but it got deleted swiftly. And it was of him looking rather bloated and rather big. But he's come back and he's looking trim, he's looking sharp, and he's looking quick. He's looking really quick. So I'm enjoying that from Henrik Mkhitaryan, and he took his goal fantastically well. Ron says Martial was lit. Yeah, he's using the lingo. I don't use that word myself. It's 11:40 p.m. here, says Marstar. Where are you at, Marstar? Currently, where are you at? Pogba's pass was class. How was Pereira, says Lala Productions. Both, I'll give you a rundown on both. I thought Joel Pereira did well. We obviously conceded 2 goals, but he made a fantastic save from a header, point blank header, and he did okay with a few other things. And Andreas Pereira was neat and tidy in the midfield. He played a deeper role. A lot of you would expect him to be playing out wide, maybe in the number 10 position, but he occupied like a number 6, number 8 position today, and he looked really good. Jimbo V, I have not got a booger, whatever you're calling it, boogie, booger, whatever you're calling it. No, I haven't. I'm fresh and clean. There's nothing there. It may be early, but I'm not falling for these ones. Sashil says he thinks Lukaku was decent. He's so freaking strong though. He is very, very strong, isn't he? There was a point in time where a centre-half just bounced off him, and it was like, fucking hell, Big Ram, you are absolutely killing it there. But yeah, he must be feeling it, that defender. Cole got booed, says Ronnie, did get booed. Deb Duke says if Martial leaves, we riot. Martial ain't leaving, mate. Don't stress about that. 11:41 p.m. in Florida, says United lads. It's 10:30 a.m. here in Nepal, says Anchor. It is 5:42 where I am at this moment in time. North Wales, says English legend, is 5:42. Lindelof ball distribution was good, but he got turned so easy for the first goal. Viviano says, I agree with you there, mate. David De Gea didn't have to do anything, says Reese Meth. Howson must be sleeping, says Harry. He must be snoring as well. I bet, yeah. Has to share a wholesale room with him once. Snored fucking hell. He was snoring it down. I'm doing well, thanks, Kaylin. How are you doing? Lukaku jersey got ripped, says Reese. I didn't see that. Rom will be a great signing. 20 plus goals, says Mick. I think 20 plus goals is the minimum we should expect from a player like Romelu Lukaku with his scoring record. His scoring record has been fantastic for Everton and West Bromwich Albion in the Premier League. I'd expect him to convert it in the Premier League for Man United. He'll get more opportunities for a team like Man United. And we're a team that plays on the attack a little bit more, so we should expect that. The big challenge for Romelu Lukaku is the consistency, the pressure, and of course doing it on the European stage in the Champions League as well. That's the big challenge for Romelu Lukaku. Lukaku needs to get more time in with the team and get the flow of the play going. To Thomas, totally agree. And that goes with everyone as well. With these new signings, will come little minor tactical changes to the team, and everyone will have to get used to that. Dylan Clancy says 2 years of commenting and I still haven't read out his name. Mate, I've read out your name now, and I'm sure I have never seen your name on here before, so I don't know how it's been 2 years. I'll check out your channel, United lads, and everybody else do the same. Another Trini here says Rajiv. Give Marcus Rashford number 10. What a player, says Ron. He don't strike me as a number 10 though, mate. He looks like a number 9. But I think 9 and 19, like Dwight York and Andy Cole, Romelu Lukaku and Rashford, 9 and 19 doesn't go down too badly. Alistair says Martial very greedy today. Oh, I'm not going to get on his case like that. Imagine a midfield in 4-3-3. I would call them HAP. Is that Herrera, Andreas and Pogba, Sashil? Is that what you're saying there? Not too sure. Anna, thanks for the... That Anna, is that Anna a bot or what? Same comments every time. Who is that? Martial number 7 for now, says Arnold S. Should we sign? Do you see? Comments are moving quickly. I've been following since Van Aal, says Dylan. Nice one, mate. Dembele as new number 7, wouldn't be bad, eh? Rashford is good with United. No transfer talk today. We've just had a match, guys. We'll do transfer talk in MUFC transfer talk when I'm sure I'll do another one tomorrow or on Monday. Well, it's Sunday now, isn't it? Silverstone. So I'll do one after Silverstone tomorrow. I'll probably do a transfer talk if I'm not too tired. Mourinho said that there's no vice captain. Surprised? I'm not, because there's quite a lot of leaders in this team. And it can always vary. It could be Valencia, Herrera, David De Gea. Pogba had it in the second half today. So it depends who's starting. Carrick's not going to start every game. So it may be a case that he trials it around. But there's a lot of leaders in this team. And if you don't give the responsibility to one person, then more people will step up. Yes, Blush Media. Jedgeman says you must be knackered. I am feeling it a little bit, but I'm all right now. I think I've got over it. Got my second wind. Pereira should be given a chance to develop around Pogba and Carrick's his anchor. Totally agree. Rogelio said Rashford should take the number 7. Pereira and Pogba will be a quality partnership in years to come, says Dylan. I got scared when Henrik went down. So did I, Alan. Martial is a leader, says Anthony Martial. Anthony Martial straight off the pitch and straight onto Adam McKola TV. That's why we love him. Bagged the goal today as well. Well done on Tony Marshall. Perisic would be a good addition. Sorry, it moved really quickly, so I didn't read your name out. Adam for vice captain, says Nick. I'll have that. I'm not on the payroll yet, but I'll take the vice captaincy. When is the match versus Arsenal Fan TV? It's coming up. I can't remember the exact date, mate, but it's coming up very soon. Matter was unreal up front, says TBG. He played a little bit deeper than up top. Marcus Rashford was the 9. He was the 10. Mason, says Adam, you're my lord and savior. That's a little bit deep, mate. Martial is a talent, not a leader, says Andy Pandy. Herrera was absolutely brilliant, says Thomas. Is Perisic being signed as a left wing back, says Shockley? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Close to 100 likes as well, so thank you very much for that, guys. Will you be the 100th? And of course, subscribe as well. We're trying to hit 40k by the start of the new Premier League campaign. We're getting closer and closer to that mark. We've got about a month to go, about 4,000 subscribers to go. Hopefully we can do that. How did I rate Joel Pereira today? He was alright. Obviously he conceded 2 goals, but I don't think any of those goals were his fault. Adam says I look angry. I'm not angry, mate. Maybe a little bit tired, probably why I'm frowning a little bit, but I'm all good. Zach Smith, thank you for watching. Saeed's talking bollocks, saying Martial's a one-season wonder. And Pereira should play in Herrera's position, says Varane. He could be an alternative to Herrera, to be totally honest with you. I agree with that perspective on things. Will Lukaku be better than Ibra, says WWE fan. Let's give him time, mate. Mickey gets quicker and quicker with the ball, says Derain. Lindelof, question mark, says Lala. What, huh? Lindelof did okay. Wasn't great. Could have scored a goal. Did alright. Wasn't bad. It's hard to judge against LA Galaxy because LA Galaxy aren't great, mate. But what I would say is, yeah, right now I just want to give a big shout out to all you overseas Reds, to all you Reds around the world, in America, in Asia, in Antarctica, in Australasia, in Africa, everywhere, yeah. All you Reds that have to wake up super early in the morning or stay up super late just to catch the match. Yous lot are all fucking legends. Seriously, yous lot are all legends, man, because I don't know how you do it. And you know what as well? You have to put up with bullshit online and stuff from people saying, yous lot are this, yous lot are that, plastic fans. But you put in some work to follow the team. You put in some absolute work and some effort. And you deserve to be applauded for that, because I couldn't do this for a whole season. I'd be absolutely fucked. Matt says it's a bit early in the morning for me to be... Mate, I ain't been asleep yet. I'm doing my live review to LA Galaxy. I thought if I go to sleep and I wake up, I'm not going to be doing a review to this game. So I may as well get the review out of the way now while I'm getting my second wind. Ankit, I will be rooting for Lewis Hamilton in the F1. From Compton, California, says Rogelio. We do it every week, standard, says Nick. I hear that, bro. We wake up early, not the West Indies, says Andy Pandy. Do you think Zlatan would work better in this system, says Stephen? I don't know, I think you need a little bit more of someone that can drop deep and burst quickly. I don't think Zlatan really bursts very quickly. I think the 4-2-3-1 really suited Zlatan down to the teeth. Arilang says, I know nothing. I don't, mate, but you know what? We can still debate, can't we? You can tell me why I'm wrong if you want. Some of you might agree with me, so it's all good. Harry says he misses the FIFA 17 manager career. Don't worry, mate. We'll have FIFA 18 manager career coming up very, very soon. Don't you worry about that. Blush Media, my email is... I'm going to give my email out on here, am I? Then I'm just going to get loads of emails. Drop me a message through YouTube or something, mate. Or go directly into my email. And then when I reply, you'll get my email. If I drop it on here, I'm going to get loads of emails. Now, I don't mind 95% of you sending me random emails, but there's a 5% of you weirdos who will send me some bullshit. Loyal Reds from Australia, says Nick. Zlatan's return, says United lads. Yes, mate, it could be on. Jose Mourinho says it's looking likely, but you got to give him some time though. Got to give him some time. Let's see what happens. United's pressing was good at times. A. Pereira looked good, says Alvin. Cheers from LA, says Connor. Lindelof ain't great at defending, says Anthony Martial. You've only seen him once. Okay, now. Rushing to judgment, eh? Imagine we all rushed to judgment on Nemanja Vidic and Patrice Evra. Imagine that. Do you remember their first games for Manchester United? Arilang seems intense on getting me to go to bed. And Abuti says 0 dislikes, which means when someone says 0 dislikes, there's going to be a handful of dislikes now. But it's probably because all the haters are asleep. All the haters are asleep. So they're not out, do you know what I mean, to be doing this. Joe Ching, thank you for your nice comment, mate. Siddharth says 3 at the back this season, likely or not. Jose said he went 3 at the back because other people play it as well. He said it's not going to be his main option. We're going to play 4 at the back mainly, but it's good to be able to play it. So I think it's a good chance in pre-season to to do it, so then players can know their roles. If they know their roles now, they're not going to be new to it if we try it in the Premier League, or if we have to change it to it in the middle of a match at some point. Do you know what I mean? So it's not too bad. Alistair says, any update on Shaw and Rojo? Hopefully they'll be back very soon. Obviously they're not fit yet. They are out there with the squad, but they're not ready. They need to get ready. Hopefully we'll have them available closer to November, December time. Although Jose has said Luke Shaw's out for the rest of the year, there's been rumours he could be back before then as well. Leo EPD says, let's get 200 likes. There's 218 of us in here. 224 now. Marcus to drop 20 goals this season, says Vinod. Big shout, but it is possible. If he plays 50 games this season, there's no reason why he can't get that many goals. Hopefully most of them are from the starting position though. Cheers Blush Media, I'll check it out in the morning, well, when I wake up later. The most important thing at this stage is fitness, says Troy. Totally agree with you, mate. If a back four, then no more two strikers, eh, says Daniel. James Collins, how you doing? Get some rest, bloody, you look wasted. I know, mate, but don't worry, I'll get some sleep. Neelay says, we were class. We have a team of giants, says Santiago. That team that played in the second half, Lukaku, Pogba, Bailey, Lindelof, fucking beasts all over the show. Timothy Fosu-Mensah, beasts all over the place. Slappy Goo, thanks for the nice comment. What did you think of Andreas Pereira, says Keelan? I mentioned this earlier, but I think he did well. Nice one, Rajiv. Hope you guys enjoyed Matchday Mac on full-time Devils today. Ashton says, Big Mac enjoyed a 6th finish this year. Like, gee, we ain't going to be 6th this year, mate. But trust me, we'll be in a top 3 this year. Viviano says he got 17 people to subscribe. You're a Don, Viviano. I love you, mate. You should be chief of my promotions right now. 17 subscribers you've got for me. I love that. You're better than my mum. She's got me 0 subscribers. She needs to fix up. What the hell's that all about? Love you, Neelay. Homo. Why do people say no homo and homo? I don't think you love me that way. If you say you love me, it's all good. You love me, I love you too. We can shed love. Doesn't have to be, you know, like that. Where are these conversations going so early in the morning? It's 5 to midnight. Fucking hell, what are we doing? We're still up. This is what you mean. This is what I love about YouTube. Transabi was class, says Kyle. Thanks for staying up and watching your live stream, says Javon. No problem. No internet lags, says WWE fan. That's because my brother's not on the Xbox and all that shit. Or playing some videos on YouTube, slowing down my internet. That's what it's all about. It's just me on the internet right now. It's just me. DP Banguera says, can't wait to see this form back in the Prem. Mate, I'm really looking forward to this season, and this isn't based off this victory against LA Galaxy. I know some people are going to watch it like, Adam's getting excited because United beat LA Galaxy. Forget the victory over LA Galaxy. When I look at this team, I see so much potential in this squad. De Gea, Twanzebe, Fosu-Mensah, Bailey, Lindelof, Andreas Pereira, Pogba, Herrera, Martial, Rashford, Lukaku, Lingard, Mkhitaryan, Mata. We have got such a fantastic side at Manchester United at this moment in time. Such a fantastic side at Manchester United. And the future's very, very bright. Joe says, is my brother a United fan too? Yes, he is. He's a season ticket holder with me, mate. We both sit next to each other in the Stretford and do one of these with Charlie as a red sometimes. So Siddharth, we'll try and get him on the channel. It's difficult to though, right? I'm sure you can imagine it's difficult. We don't live in the same city. I'm on the PS4. Logesh says Mitchell and Fosu were too excited and did some bad tackles. Okay. I love the brotherhood in their team. They look like a family. Arnold Das, I love you too, mate. Say it again, says Shahu. You damn right, say it again. Anyway, guys, I think the 220 odd of you guys in here at the moment. Top guys. Thank you all for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. I've been Adam McKola. This has been Adam McKola TV. It is so late at the moment. It's daylight outside right now for me. It's 6 in the morning right now for me. But I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea, get to bed, get some kip. Thank you for joining us. And yeah, I'll see you soon. We'll be back for the Real Salt Lake City game. But on Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening UK time, I'll be doing another MUFC transfer talk. If you've just joined us, then rewind the thing, pull it up, and watch the rest. Night Matthew, night Dylan, night Troy, night Cash, night Blush Media, night Derain, night Mason, night Nile, night everybody. Thank you, Anchor, Zach, Vinod, everybody else. Sorry if I missed your names out. Ron, United lads. Thank you all for joining me. I've been Adam McKola. This has been Adam McKola TV. Good night.